This is the People, Land and Sustainability Garden Conference here at the University of Nottingham. It's important to have a conference on this subject. A lot of people around the world are working in isolation and not getting support from government bodies, funding bodies, and are struggling a lot to keep their projects going. This conference aims to get people together, to network, and to also try and have a more of a political voice to go back to our countries.
The conference started with coach tours to various community gardens in and around Nottingham. We had appalling weather for it, it rained, but it didn't stop people enjoying the garden tours and having a look around.
EcoWest is very much about just providing a resource for people. I mean, we're about a mile from the city centre. We just sort of see this as a big resource for people to use, a quiet, tranquil oasis in the middle of one of the largest cities in England.
So, I mean, would it help you if you had like a letter writing campaign from the people in the council district?
I'm sure it would. This conference was specifically good at bringing together people from grassroots level. It has given us an idea of what local people want, why they want to promote it, why they want to keep their allotments, why they want to fight for it. Farming together, taking care together of the environment, proves to be a terrific tool for promoting social inclusion. It may be people from different ethnic backgrounds, it may be young people, it may be the elderly.
Now, across the road are the gates to the allotment. We've been gardening next door to Frank Pickering for 25 years, I should think.
Frank, come on, me folk.
We have a little bit of competition about who gets the best crops. You know, we sympathise with a tongue in his cheek and say, your potatoes aren't as good as ours this year. Yeah, Frank.
You want to see my potatoes? They're coming on good.
Yeah. They're better than ours, Frank. You know, this year, ours are like that.
I think most of all, as I felt most passionate about in this conference, because I come from a background of social policy originally, that sustainability was about people who live in cities, particularly those who are marginalised. What I wanted to do was to raise awareness of community gardens, the possibility to relate that to the broader issues of urban ecology, the greening of cities, regeneration.
Do you guys like this English weather?
Oh yeah, we don't
the weather better than New York in March. That is for sure.
Welcome to Ball Community Gardens. It's been a year now. We opened this garden and it was doing it, really doing it. We decided to open it as a community garden.
It used to be a tip and we had to get all this rubbish out.
It was like a wasteland.
Yeah, and it had big rocks and it had rats. It was full of rats
and muddy
and smoke. And
it has to start at the grassroots with children. We have to get children involved.
We used to live next to the tip. We lived next to the tip, but now they've made it into a community garden.
We have to remember that this is their future.
It is very important that allotments and people involved with them are inclusive, to engage the diversity of interest, the diversity of people. And that is often one of the harder bits of politics that is involved with allotments.
People organize themselves, they get to know each other, and especially people from different social or social backgrounds and ethnic backgrounds get to know each other. I've never seen any place where people like Turkish neighbors and German neighbors and people from Yugoslavia and all different kind of nations actually know each other by the first name and are very close.
Community gardens are one thing that people have organized themselves to do. The idea of people having trust in each other and feeling that they can depend upon each other. Just casual encounters with one another are important in learning trust and learning to be civilized in the use of the public space.
We are very close friends.
We're friends.
We are friends and we are like one family doing everything here. Yeah, we are just like one family.
Each of us need to identify green space that we can maintain within our cities. It's one individual, it's one block, it's one community at a time. In Berkeley, California, it's the Strong Roots program that's taking kids that's living on the edge and turning their lives around. In Atlanta, Georgia, it's teaching entrepreneurship to those that need job training. It is teaching young children about the importance of where our food comes from. Community gardening is alive and well. We must leave here with the hope that we can care for this land. We must leave here with the hope that we can care for our people. We must leave here with the hope that we can sustain our way of life. Go and teach my people. Thank you.